सर गुड आफ्टरनून।
गुड आफ्टरनून आफ्टरनून। तो ये आपको रिसर्च मैथोडोलॉजी एंड इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी राइट में यूनिट 6 में ट्रेडिशनल नॉलेज केस स्टडी आपको दिया हुआ है। ट्रेडिशनल
जी
नॉलेज का केस स्टडी उसमें स्टडी करने के लिए दिया हुआ है। तो वी हैव टेकन द केस स्टडीज फ्रॉम इंडिया। व्हाट आर द डिफरेंट केस स्टडीज आर देयर। तो उसमें पहला केस स्टडी है टर्मरिक का। टर्मरिक मतलब हल्दी पाउडर का, हल्दी का। दूसरा केस स्टडी है नीम का। नीम का जो है केस स्टडी है। और तीसरा स्टडी है बासमती राइस का। बासमती राइस को का केस स्टडी है। चौथा है जामुन का पेटेंट केस का। जामुन का पेटेंट केस का। तो आटा चक्की केस का है ना, आटा चक्की केस का। और दूसरा है एट ब्रिंजाल कंट्रोवर्सी। मोनसांटो ब्रिंजाल ये एग्रीकल्चर कंपनी है, वो आपको उसका उसका केस स्टडी है। तो इसका केस जो है, ये सारे केसेस जो है अभी डिस्कस करेंगे, देन कंक्लूडिंग रिमार्क्स, है ना। तो ये केस स्टडी ट्रेडिशनल नॉलेज का इंडिया का केस स्टडी है। इसके बारे में हम लोग 6 केस स्टडी वो हम लोग जो है वो डिस्कस करेंगे। टर्मरिक का, टर्मरिक व्हाट इट इज। टर्मरिक मीन्स कुरकुम्मा लोंगा। कुरकुम्मा लोंगा, ए प्लांट ऑफ द गिंगर फैमिली ending saffron colored rhizome, is the multi-purpose. It is used as a spice for flavoring the Indian cooking. ये स्पाइस की तरह जो है, मसाले की तरह जो है इंडियन कुकिंग में यूज होता है। इट ऑल्सो हैज मेडिसिनल, कॉस्मेटिक्स एंड द डाई प्रॉपर्टी, है ना। टर्मरिक को डाई प्रॉपर्टीज भी होता है, कॉस्मेटिक भी होता है। टर्मरिक पाउडर इज रिनाउंड टैक्टिक टू हील द वाउंड्स। वाउंड्स को ठीक करता है, स्प्रेन्स को ठीक करता है, इन्फ्लेमेटरी कंडीशन को ठीक करता है। दिस इज ए की कंपोनेंट ऑफ द आयुर्वेदिक मेडिसिन। ये आपको की कंपोनेंट है आयुर्वेदिक मेडिसिन में। इसका केस क्या है? इन 1995 यूएस पेटेंट ट्रेडमार्क ऑफिस पीटीओ granted the University of the Mississippi Medical Center a patent number this one. यूएस ने इसका पेटेंट करा लिया। बताओ अब यूएस ने कैसे इसका पेटेंट करा लिया? ऑन द यूज ऑफ द टर्मरिक फॉर द हीलिंग वाउंड, क्लेमिंग इट टू बी द नोबल। They did not acknowledge in their application that turmeric has been long been used in India as a traditional medicine for treatment of the various strains and inflammatory condition. ये इंडिया में ट्रेडिशनल नॉलेज के रूप में ये यूज होता है, लेकिन यूएस ने इसका पेटेंट करा लिया। However, they claimed that there was no research on the use of the turmeric as a healing agent for the external wound. The Council of the Scientific and Industrial Research Center, CSR India, New Delhi filed a re-examination case with the US PTO challenging the patent on the ground of the existing prior art. CSIR ने चैलेंज कर दिया USPTO को, है ना। CSIR argued that the turmeric has been used for thousands of the years for healing wounds and the races, as there is the medicinal use was not a novel invention. Their claim was supported by the documentary evidence of the traditional knowledge, है ना, documentary evidence of the traditional knowledge, including an ancient Sanskrit text and a paper published in the 1953 in the Journal of the Indian Medical Association. Indian Medical Association में 1953 में जर्नल पब्लिश हुआ था, उसके बेस पे जो है CSIR ने क्लेम कर दिया। द इंडियन गवर्नमेंट चैलेंज द पेटेंट एज ए थेफ्ट। इंडियन गवर्नमेंट ने चैलेंज को क्लेम कर दिया। द यूएस पेटेंट एंड द ट्रेड मार्क ऑफिस रिवोक्ड द फुल पेटेंट क्लेम इन द 1997 after ascertaining that there was no novelty and the finding was innovators having known for the century. उसके बाद जो है यूएस पेटेंट ऑफिस ने उसको वहां पे हटाया, पेटेंट से हटाया कि भाई इसमें कोई नयापन नहीं है, ये पहले से जाना जाता है। ऑब्जर्वेशन क्या मिला? द टर्मरिक केस वाज ए लैंडमार्क केस एज इट वाज फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम that a patent based on the traditional knowledge of a developing country has been successfully challenged. पहली बार इसको चैलेंज किया गया. If granted, the US patent would have prevented the Indian company from marketing the turmeric for the wound healing and other medicinal purposes in the USA. इसके बारे में आपको जो है टर्मरिक का केस है. The Indian government is increasingly concerned about the biopiracy of the other natural resources by the foreign company. Indian government दूसरे जो और जो नेचुरल रिसोर्सेस हैं उसके बायोपरासी में जो फॉरेन कंपनी द्वारा यूज किए जाते हैं उसके पीछे पड़े हुए हैं. लोकल कम्युनिटी आर ऑलरेडी विक्टिम्स ड्यू टू द हाई मार्केट प्राइस इन द टर्मरिक. है ना, ये टर्मरिक का केस था, ये ऑब्जर्वेशन था, है ना. दूसरा केस है नीम का केस है. What it is neem? Agenerica indica is a tree from the India and other parts of the Southeast Asia. ये साउथ ईस्ट एशिया में पाया जाता है और दूसरे जगह यूरोप वगैरह में, अमेरिका वगैरह में नहीं पाया जाता. Neem tree is legendary to India. What is used against the hundred of the pest and the fungal disease that attack food crops. है ना, ये फंगल डिजीज को जो फूड क्रॉप्स को अटैक करता है उसको ठीक करता है. The oil extracted from its seeds can be used to cure cold and flu and mixed in soap. ये जो है आपको कोल्ड से क्योर करता है और फ्लू से ठीक करता है. सॉप में मिलाया जाता है. नीम का साबुन आप जो है काफी देखे होंगे. इट प्रोवाइड्स रिलीफ फ्रॉम मलेरिया. ये मलेरिया से रिलीफ दिलाता है, स्किन डिजीज से रिलीफ दिलाता है, इवन मेनिंजाइटिस में ये आपको हेल्प करता है. In addition to this, it is useful in many other fields of the instance, leproscopy, diabetes, constipation, and the contraction and antiseptic toothbrush, उसमें आपको हेल्प करता है. The case in 1977, Robert Larson, a timber importer, filed a patent for the pesticide based on the neem and transferred the right to the American corporation W.A. Grace and corporation in the 1908 W.R. Grace. है ना, 97 में रॉबर्ट लॉर्सन टिम्बर फाइल्ड ए पेटेंट. ये अमेरिका में फाइल पेटेंट कर दिया है. W.R. Grace invented a chemical treatment for the pesticide and thus made it possible to transport it and the use worldwide. In 1994, European Patent Office granted a European patent number this to the US corporation W.A. Grace and the United States of the Agriculture for a method of controlling fungi on plants by the aid of the hyperiotic extracted neem oil. ये पौधा है इंडिया का और यूएसए वाले उसको पेटेंट करा रहे है ना. In June 95, a legal opposition against the grant of these patents were filed by the Green Crop in the European Parliament. है ना, यूरोपियन पार्लियामेंट में भी हल्ला हो रहा है. Research Foundation for the Science and Technology and Natural Resources Policy in India and the International Federation of the Organic Culture Movement based in the Germany. वहां भी आपको हल्ला हो रहा है. The evidence was submitted that the fungicidal effect of the hydrophobic extract of the neem seeds were already known and had been used for centuries for the large scale in India. एविडेंस बता रहा है कि इंडिया में नीम जो है सेंचुरी से पाया जाता है और इसका यूज यहाँ पे हो रहा है. Its usefulness can be witnessed both in the Ayurvedic medicine to cure the dermatical disease and in traditional Indian agriculture practice to protect crop from the being destroyed by the fungal infection. It was further argued that the patent application for the neem lacked novelty and inventive step for the grant of the European patent. It was also pointed out that since the European Patent Convention explicitly prohibited the patenting of the plant variety, the patent should be revoked. In 1999, the opposition board of the EPO determined that all features of the present claim have been disclosed to the public prior to the parent application, and the patent was not considered to involve in the inventive step. Finally, EPO revoked the patent May 2000. EPO in the March 2000 rejected the challenge made in the 2000 by the USDA and the multinational WR Grace to the EPO's previous discussion to cancel their patent on the fungible property of the seeds extracted from the neem tree. Observation क्या मिला? The neem tree is a source of the traditional medicine used in India. ये इंडिया का पार्ट है ट्रेडिशनल मेडिसिन का, और यूएसए वाले इसका पेटेंट करा रहे, वो उसको सेल कर रहे, वो उससे मनी गेन कर रहे. Ancient Indian Ayurvedic texts have described the neem tree and its medicinal healing property as far as back of the 5000 BC. 5000 साल पुराना आपको यहाँ पर आपको टेक्स्ट में आपको ये वर्णित है कि ये जो है आयुर्वेदिक टेक्स्ट में आपको वर्णित है. The neem patent is one of the few biospiracy patent cases that have been revoked, and it was done to the European Patent Office. European Patent Office से इसको रिवॉक किया गया है ना. तो ये आपको ट्रेडिशनल नॉलेज ऑफ द केस स्टडी है. दूसरा बासमती राइस है. What is it is? Rice is an important aspect of the life in the southeast and other parts of the Asia. For centuries, it has been cornerstone of their food and the culture. Basmati rice is recognized as the queen of fragrance of the perfumed one. ये आपको queen जाना जाता है, queen of the fragrance. Queen of the fragrance. This type of the rice has been growth in the fourth hill of the Himalayas for the thousands of years. Its perfumy and nut-like flavor and aroma can be attributed to the fact that the grain is aged to the decrease its moisture content. According to the Agricultural Processed Food Product Exportation APDA, India is the second largest producer of the rice after China and grows over a tenth of the world's weight. And in 1997, Rice Tech Corporation, a Texas-based company, has granted a patent for the strain of the basmati rice. Rice Tech कंपनी है टेक्सास में, उसने यूएस पेटेंट में वो जो है पेटेंट करा लिया. Company claimed to have developed a new strain of the aromatic rice by embedding basmati with another variety, which was later named as a Texamati and Kasmati. टेक्सास का कंपनी है, टेक्सामती उसको नाम दे दिया और कासमती नाम दे दिया. राइस टेक इनसे मेड देयर वेज फॉर द इंटरनेशनल मार्केट विद दीज ब्रांड्स दैट आर द डिस्क्राइब्ड एज द बासमती टाइप राइस. Rice Tech also applied for the registration of the mark Basmati rice before the UK Trade Mark Registry. Rice Tech was issued the patent number this on the basmati rice lines and grains on the September this one. This grocery affected Indian and Pakistan farmer and the markets. ये जो है यहाँ के फार्मर को अफेक्ट करने लग गया. पेटेंट वो करा लिया, वो सेल करने लग गया, वर्ल्ड वाइड सेल करने लग गया, और जो है यहाँ के जो फार्मर है वो अफेक्टेड होने लगी है. इंडिया नॉट ओनली लॉस्ट 45,000 यूएस इंपोर्ट मार्केट विच फॉर्म 10% ऑफ द टोटल बासमती एक्सपोर्ट. ये जो है एक्सपोर्ट खोने लग गया. बट ऑल्सो इट्स पोजिशन इन क्रूशियल मार्केट लाइक द यूरोपियन यूनियन, द यूनाइटेड किंगडम, मिडिल ईस्ट एंड द वेस्ट एशिया सफर्ड. इन एडिशन टू दिस पैटर्न ऑन द बासमती इज बिलीव्ड टू बी ए वायलेशन ऑफ द फंडामेंटल फैक्ट दैट द लॉन्ग ग्रेन aromatic rice grown by the Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh is called basmati. According to the source of the Economic Times, an Indian newspaper explains that the patenting basmati in US is like a snatching away our history and culture. वो पेटेंट करा लिया, वहां होता ही नहीं है, वो पेटेंट करा लिया. The patent was opposed by the two Indian non-governmental organizations, NGO, Center for the Food Safety and Research Founder for Sciences, Technology and Ecology, and Indian NGO who filed legal position in the US. The Center for the Scientific Research also objected it. Further, Agricultural and Processed Food Export Development Authority successfully opposed the trademark registration of the mark Texamati. Various issues were raised in this case. For instance, whether the term basmati is a generic one to describe aromatic rice, or does it refer specifically to the long aromatic rice grown in India and the Pakistan. Whether the strain developed by the Rice Tech involves novelty, whether the Rice Tech is guilty of the biopiracy, whether the US government's decision to grant a patent for the Piraj basmati rice violates the international treaty on the trade-related intellectual property rights. whether the Basmati patent should be revoked in light of the patent protest from the India. ये सारे इशू आपको आ गए, है ना? After analyzing the above issue, it was observed that the plant variety and the gens already exist as a topology in India and cannot be patented. They said patent content 20 claims, out of the which Rice Tech was forced to give in the 15 claims, including those with the most far-reaching implication related to the bioprocess. However, the other claims were also revoked after the evidence was submitted by the Indian Agricultural Institute. Hence, the US patent revoked all the claims of the patent made by the Rice Tech, most importantly, the right to call their rice as Basmati. Observation kya mila? Basmati rice case is the best example of loss of the cultural value. This is the example of the loss of the cultural value. Basmati is an instance of the geographical appellation that belongs to India and Pakistan. It was observed that the patent is not novel for an invention that is obvious, being based on the rice that is already being imported in the US. US उसको import कर रहा और वहां से जो है world wide वो trade कर रहा. This case also demonstrated the problem as illustrated in the TRIPS that patents are granted to the biotechnology process. Thus, even though Basmati rice has been in South Asia for the century, Rice Tech just altered it slightly and successfully claimed it is theirs for the one. The decision in this case was a huge victory for the Indian and Pakistan farmer who could have faced enormous economic losses due to the grant of the patent over the Basmati rice. जो यहाँ के फार्मर्स थे उसको काफी लॉस हो रहा था, वहां पे पेटेंट कराने से वो उसको गेन हुआ, है ना? तो ये जो है आपको ट्रेडिशनल नॉलेज का केस स्टडी है. दूसरा जामुन पेटेंट केस. जामुन also known as a Sangiovese cumini is indigenous to the India. It is generally grown as an avenue tree or wine break tree and hence found all over India. Jamun is rich in the iron and helps preventing heart troubles, liver problems, and thyroid. The seeds of the jamun are non-anti-diabetic property. It is a common knowledge just in the everyday practice. The case, the US patent number this was granted by the May 4, 1990 to the Cromac Research Institute based in the New Jersey, USA. ये USA को patent number बना लिया उसने. The assigner were 3 non-resident Indian, Onkar S. Tomar, Kripa Mathbora, and their colleague Peter Golasanki. ये सारे assigner थे जो NRI हैं, ये इन्होंने ही काम किया है. ओंकार एस तोमर ने किया, कृपा मथबोरा ने किया और जो उसके कलीग पीटर गोलसंकी ने किया. The claim by the US company to use the jamin for the anti-diabetic treatment as an invention was proved to be false since such use has been known and documented in India widely. The patent was challenged on the ground of the prior art. The indigenous knowledge and use consist of the prior art. No patent should be given where prior art exists, since patents are supposed to be granted only for the few new inventions on the basis of the novelty and the non-noveltiness. These criteria establish inventiveness and patent are exclusive rights granted for the invention. Observation, the patent was challenged on the ground of the prior art and no inventiveness were found. However, Article 102 of the US patent law that defines prior art does not recognize technology and methods in use in other countries as prior art. Because of this, jamun could be patented in the US, but it does created hue and cry in India for such a patent, as it was considered to be piracy, the theft of the Indian knowledge tradition. Atta chakki case. What it is? Atta is referred to the flour and chakki is the manufacturing machine that is used to make atta. This is mostly used make South Asian breads such as chapati, roti, naan, and the puri. Atta is basically extracted from the wheat plant. The semi-hard wheat variety are used and grained in the chakki to produce the found-grown atta. The case, in August 1990, 3 inventors named Salim Ali, Sarnath Kumar Atta, and Sambasa are Chirunguti through the Conagra Institute filed a patent method of producing the atta flour. The United States Patent Trademark Office granted the patent on Conagra Incorporation. The patent number was granted of so-called invention. Method for producing flour that is currently being employed in the countless mills across South Asia. The Nervaskar-based Conagra produced an invention that cracks the weight and subsequently grinds cracked weight into the flour. The patent covers changes, variation, modification, and other usage, and the application that don't depart from the spirit and scope of the invention. The novel invention includes passing an amount of the weight through a device designed to crack the weight so far to the produce an amount of the cracked weight, followed by passing the cracked weight through at least two smooth rolls designed to grind and cracked weight into the flour with the smooth roll importantly grinding the weight to a smaller practice size and searing the weight to cause starch damage in the finished atta flour. Observation: the declaration by the Conagra does not claim any novel invention in the plant or machinery needed for processing the flour, but on very traditional method for producing the atta. The method which has been patented is similar to the method being used in the Indian atta chakki or thousands of atta chakki flour mills through Asia. It already existed in public knowledge. This was observed as other case of the stilling technique or biporosity method. This corporation has simply copied the indigenously developed process and knowledge of the third world community and taken monopoly rights through biased patent system. Since the Conagra patent also covers the spirit and scope of the invention, thus any modification and variation in the invention is also patented under the scope of the patent. Conagra has in one broad sweep ensured that they have monopoly control over Indian and other South Asian wheat flour mills. The patent was mainly to capture the mammoth atta market in India. However, the threat of such monopoly control was a relief when it was decided that this patent will only be valid in the US. वो कह रहे हैं कि ये patent valid only in the US. ये केस है. छठा केस है Monsanto BT Brinjal controversy. What is it? Monsanto is an agriculture company founded in the 1901 in the USA. It has a subsidiary company in India named as Monsanto India Limited. Vasily Thursingi BT Brinjal is a transgenic brinjal created by inserting a gene cry AC from the soil bacterium into the brinjal. This is said to give the brinjal plant resistance against the insect like the brinjal fruit and the shoot borer and the fruit borer. BT Brinjal is created by India's #1 seeds company, Maheko, in collaboration with the American multinational Monsanto, who claims to improve yields and help in the agriculture sector. The case in 2010, Monsanto, in partnership with the Maheko, developed the BT Brinjal, which is also known as the genetically modified organism, brinjal. A massive public opposition was raised by the farmers and scientists concerned about the negative impact of the Maheko Monsanto BT Brinjal on the livelihood, human health, and the environment and the local variety. A moratorium on BT Brinjal has subsequently implemented. In 2011, the National Biodiversity Authority issued a legal action against the Maheko Monsanto and their collaborators for the biopiracy. NB alleges that the Maheko Monsanto was asset 6 to 9 Indian variety of the brinjal to develop their genetically modified vegetable without prior permission from the NBA for the relevant state and the local boards. A complaint against Monsanto was lodged by the Environmental Support Group with the Karnataka Biodiversity Board. Triggering government action alleges that the Monsanto compromised India's sovereign control over its biological resources and also denied the economic and social benefits to the local community under the access and benefit sharing scheme. However, a criminal process is yet to start will be initiated in the 2012. India's argument over the commercialization of the indigenous knowledge and the violation of the Biodiversity Act 2002. In addition to this, it has been stated that it is a crime to steal an indigenous crop and use it to create a modified version without permission. Furthermore, Indian farmers also argued that they developed the strains of the eggplant grown in India over generation, and the Monsanto has no right to come in a build a product of their one indigenous species. On the other hand, Monsanto denies such an allegation made by the Indian government. It claims that their main priority is farmer integrity and the public health. Observation: in August 2011, India succeeded in putting a temporary ban on BT brinjal. NBA is an initial judgment stated that the BT brinjal is a case of the biopiracy and placed other charge against the BT brinjal's developer that include Monsanto India partner Myco, as well as Indian University and the research organization. It is a clear case of the biopiracy of the genetic material. In addition, it is clear case of the theft of knowledge or the genetic resources belonging to a region, community, or country that is later claimed to someone else. The use of the such knowledge or the genetic resources may be hampered or sought to be prevented by the patent holder, thou unfairly profited from the patent. The case is still open. If India succeeded, it will be the first ever fought GMO case making history. The above cases of the biopiracy are illustrative of the fact that the India's TMK is a greater danger. The epidemic of the biopiracy is an assault of India's biodiversity and cumulative innovation embodied in the traditional knowledge. However, India is not the only country to be a victim of the such plundering of the nature of the associated knowledge. There are many other cases existing outside India, outcrying the same story of the biopiracy being an epidemic. Some of the famous cases within and outside India includes Hodhia cactus case, Atka case, पीपर केस, हर केस एंड बहेरा केस, आमला केस. ये सारे केसेस भी आपको उसी तरह का है. हुदिया कैक्टस केस, आयुवा केस, पीपर केस, हर केस, बहेरा केस, आमला केस, ये सारे भी जो है उसी तरह का आपको केस है. मस्टर्ड केस, गिंगर केस, कास्टर केस, क्यूना केस, इनुला बीन केस, फिलोजाप्ती केस, टिक्की अल्बा केस, ये सारे केस भी आपको ट्रेडिशनल नॉलेज के हैं जो कि बाहर में आपको पेटेंट करा लिया गया है ना. बाहर में आपको पेटेंट करा गया है ये ट्रेडिशनल नॉलेज का. These examples showcase the inadequacy of the IPR system to protect the traditional knowledge. If there were only one or two cases of the biopiracy, they could be dismissed as errors. However, there are several cases which imply that the problem is deep within the system. Concluding remarks. With regard to biopiracy in India, the case study presented in this chapter indicate that the protection and enforcement of the strong patent rights in India have not been conducive to its objective as declared by the Section 1 of the Patent Act 1970. इंडिया में जो पेटेंट एक्ट है वो उतना स्ट्रांग नहीं है, पेटेंट राइट उतना स्ट्रांग नहीं है. ये इसी के बारे में आपको दर्शाता है कि इंडिया का पेटेंट सिस्टम आपका कमजोर है. It will be extend to the whole of the India. For the Supreme Court of India, in case of the Vishwas Prasad Radhasyam HM Industry, confirm the objective of the patent law. Patent law जो है आपको मजबूत होना चाहिए to encourage scientific research, new technology and industrial progress. Grant of the exclusive privilege to one, use or sell the method of the product patented for the limited period simulates new invention of the commercial utility. The price of the grant of the monopoly is the disclosure of the invention and the origin at the patent office, which after the expiry of the fixed period of the monopoly passes into the public domain. These statements of object and reason of the Indian patent law are not favorable to the ingenious people and their TMK. The Patent Act does extend its protection for the innovation and creativity to India, but not whole of India because it excludes the indigenous population living in India. for the protection of the traditional knowledge, it is important to have the active participation of the indigenous community. Indigenous community का participation, आपको farmers का participation, Indian people का participation, ये आपको जरूरी है. I believe that their participation can bring fundamental changes to the existing protection system or forthcoming protection system. It should be coordinated by the people for whom such laws are to be made. After analyzing the arguments of the critics, I think the biggest drawback in the traditional system is the lack of the active participation of the indigenous community. I believe that in order to respect the right of the indigenous people over their traditional knowledge, it is important to include them from their development, listing out the names of the thousands of the plants existing in nature and making the biggest document ever will not solve the problem. The makers of the traditional knowledge should also be included who indigenous people are and what are their rights. ये जरूरी है. Who are the indigenous people? What are their rights? This would have cleared importance, invention, and purpose behind making such a document. Concept of the benefit sharing is important. Concept of the benefit sharing is important. We should also be included, which have always been raised as an issue by the indigenous community. Therefore, the absence of these tools and no easy access to law for the protection of the TMK has today aggregated the crime of the bipiracy. Vandana Shiva has summed the up threat of the bipiracy in the three ways. It creates a false claim to the novelty and invention. Even though the knowledge has been evolved since the ancient time as part of the collective and intellectual heritage of India, it diverts scarce biological resources to monopoly control of corporation, thus depriving local community the benefits of its use. It creates market monopoly and excludes the original innovators from their rightful share to the local, national, global market. Further, the current Indian IPR system cannot protect traditional knowledge for the three reasons. ये साफ कह रहा है, current Indian intellectual property right system cannot protect traditional. इसके लॉ में कमजोरी है. जो यहां पर पेटेंट के लॉ बने हुए हैं इंडिया में, उसमें खामियां हैं जो कि प्रोटेक्ट नहीं कर पा रही है. द करंट सिस्टम सीक्स टू बी प्राइवेटाइज ओनरशिप and encourage unethical practices which can earn mammoth profit. The patent protection is the time bound. ये आपको time bound है. Whereas the TMK is held in perpetuity from the generation to generation. जबकि traditional knowledge आपको generation to generation आपको carry कर रहा है. The patent system protects newness, non-obvious and usefulness that don't fit for the protection of the traditional knowledge as it is a public domain. In addition to this, these cases of the bipiracy and the feebleness of the patent system has affected and in future will continue to affect India in the several ways. Firstly, as accused by the Shiva, the stealing of the biological resources associated with the TMK affects the Indian economy, livelihood, and the food security. India being an agriculture economy, the plant varieties are essential to Indian and their knowledge to the indigenous community. The knowledge is not only related to the food, but also for the medicinal purpose. Theft of the such knowledge will be definitely pose a threat to the indigenous community and the consumers. Secondly, patenting of the TMKs will encourage monopolizing plant material and the knowledge associated with it by Western transitional company. This will lead to the rise in the prices of the medicine and essential drugs, particularly for the developing country who cannot afford such extensive medicine and rely on the traditional based knowledge. Such privating knowledge would mean no more of conservation, preservation, sustaining, and the sharing of the herbal knowledge that would finally affect the development of the Indian economy. Thirdly, the patenting of the TMK, adopting no stringent steps for its prevention, would give rise to the more bipiracy cases. Other country would take India for the granted and will patent the TMK holders' knowledge. Other country like US will amend their patent law in such a manner that the patenting TMK will not constitute bipiracy in the country. Therefore, the developing country like India are left with the choice of the production of the traditional medicine knowledge. Developing country like India को हानि हो रहा है, जो डेवलप्ड कंट्री है इसके जो है बेनिफिट्स ले रहे हैं. Lastly, it will invite more problems for the country on the ethical ground. Ethically, it will enhance such practices of patenting biological material. The respect of the indigenous community, their rights and knowledge will vanish. Today, at least indigenous people were recognized for the benefit sharing schemes. However, probably in the near future, these big multinational pharmaceutical immune the patent system in such a manner that owning knowledge will be novel without recognizing the indigenous for the profit. Therefore, after analyzing the problem, Indian patent system, the role of the international convention and the solution to protect traditional knowledge, I think now the message is loud and clear that the India needs something just more than the patent system. If India wants to protect its biodiversity and bioparrots, both existing within outside the country, it needs a law that is firm and can act to keep the bioparity at bay. It is important for India to have an act of its own because declaring biopiracy illegal is not enough and will not solve the problem, but important to have a legal stamp over it. Hence, there were purpose of the sui generis legislation. I believe that it will be possible solution to start all over, particular from the national level, to develop a specific law in India to deal with the biopiracy. है ना? तो ये केसेस आपको बताए गए, 6 केसेस आपको ट्रेडिशनल नॉलेज का आपको बताए गए.
जी सर. जी सर.
टुमारो विल बी रिमेन हॉलीडे, है ना?
जी सर.
फिर कब करेंगे नेक्स्ट क्लास?
सर मंडे को ही करते हैं सर.
अच्छा, मंडे को ही करते हैं, तो ठीक है.
जी सर.
मंडे को ही
सर वो मनोज सर से है ना सर, वो बात हुई थी मेरी अमित सर से.
हाँ.
तो वो बोल रहे हैं कि उनकी शायद बात हुई थी कॉलेज में, यूनिवर्सिटी में.
हाँ.
तो वो बोल रहे थे कि जो एग्जाम पैटर्न आएगा ना वो आएगा सब्जेक्ट ऑब्जेक्टिव वाइज ही आएगा.
हाँ, ऑब्जेक्टिव आएगा, एमसीक्यू आएगा.
जी सर.
सही कह रहे. हाँ,
एमसीक्यू आएगा 25 मार्क्स का.
हाँ हाँ,
वो बता रहे 25 मार्क्स का ही आएगा और 75 मार्क्स जो है वो इंटरनल है.
75 मार्क्स इंटरनल है.
जी सर.
आप उल्टा तो नहीं बोल रहे?
नहीं सर, मैंने भी पूछा था उनसे सर से.
हाँ.
तो वो बोल रहे थे कि 75 मार्क्स इंटरनल है इस बार और 25 मार्क्स जो है वो ऑब्जेक्टिव है. ऑब्जेक्टिव आएगा 25 मार्क्स का.
हाँ, तो फिर तो इंटरनल है तो कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं है. वो तो मैं दे दूंगा आपको.
नहीं मगर सर जो एग्जाम होगा यूनिवर्सिटी की तरफ से उसका पैटर्न हमें पता नहीं है ना कैसे होगा.
हाँ, तो उनको कहिए कि भाई कैसा क्या एग्जाम होगा, फॉर्मेट होगा, बताइए. एमसीक्यू क्वेश्चन मैं आपको भेज दूंगा और एमसीक्यू क्वेश्चन का कुछ जो मैं टेस्ट ले लूंगा. 5 बीटेक में 5 इन्होंने टेस्ट करवाए थे यही एमसीक्यू का.
जी सर.
तो
एग्जाम में उसी में से आ जाएगा ना सर?
हैं?
एग्जाम में उसी में से आ जाएगा ना सर?
हाँ, उसी में से आएगा. और क्या, हम तो रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन ही देंगे आपको. थ्योरी भी बताई दे रहे हैं, रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन ही देंगे. तो 75% इंटरनल कह रहे हैं, तब तो आपका चांदी कट जाएगा फिर तो.
जी सर.
हाँ, 75% इंटरनल अगर हुआ तो फिर ठीक है भाई, फिर तो बल्ले बल्ले है.
वो अमित सर से मैंने ये पूछा था ना, तो वो बोल रहे थे कि इस बार ना थोड़ा सा कोविड के चक्कर में 75 मार्क्स का एग्जाम जो है वो कॉलेज की तरफ से होगा, इंटरनल होगा 75 मार्क्स.
तो
25 नंबर्स का वो होगा पेपर.
हाँ, क्योंकि उसी को जानकारी है, वो कॉलेज में जा रहा है, इसको जानकारी है वो. तो
जी जी जी.
हाँ, तो वही बताएगा जो है क्या करना है नहीं करना है.
जी सर.
और क्लासेस के बारे में क्या बोल रहे हो?
वो क्लासेस तो सर बीच में जब उनका एग्जाम वो रहा था ना सर, सीएस का जो एग्जाम चल रहा था, सीए का.
हाँ,
तो उसकी वजह से क्लास नहीं ले रहे थे, बाकी तो क्लास ले ही रहे थे सर.
अच्छा, फिर शुरू करेंगे
वो. हाँ, बोल रहे थे कि क्लास तो चल ही रही है और बाकी कुछ उनका ना एग्जाम का चक्कर पड़ा हुआ है.
हाँ,
तो वो एग्जाम के चक्कर में थोड़े से बिजी है.
हाँ 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 हाँ.
क्लास तो लगेंगे, बोल रहे हैं कि आज तो लगी है क्लास.
अच्छा, आज लिया हुआ है।
आज क्लास, हाँ जी आज लगी है क्लास।
हाँ तो फिर ठीक है फिर। हाँ
हाँ तो क्लास तो रेगुलर कर ही रहे हैं, बस बीच में ब्रेक कर दिया था उसके पेपर के चक्कर में।
हाँ ठीक है फिर तो।
जी
हाँ ओके।
ठीक है सर।
ओके बाय।
ठीक है सर, थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।